It's been a little while since I've done a video, and I was going to do one last night, but, well, I'll explain the why behind I didn't. Towards the end, I just got home from a friend's bridal shower. I'm really glad I went. Definitely needed to pick me up, so thank you, Teresa. I don't think you watch these, but thank you, Teresa. Work was shitty this week, and next week I'm anticipating it being even worse. It's just crazy busy, and now my boss has gone on vacation. Yeah. I am, however, reading, well, now 2 books. Ender's Game, which Seth was sweet enough to send to me. I freaking love this book, man. Seriously. Totally hooked. I'm gonna have to read the rest of the series. Also, my dad had told me about his therapist recommending, it wasn't a book, it was this concept about relationships, about this triangle deal, and so now I'm reading The Power of Ted, or the Empowerment Dynamic. Kind of talks about interpersonal relationships and about these 3 categories, obviously the triangle, that a lot of people fall in at one point or another in any human interaction. I think it's really kind of cool. I saw a printout that he had on his, sitting on his laptop at the kitchen table, and so I started reading it, and I texted him and was like, this is kind of cool. I mean, it explains so much about people and how we communicate and what typical patterns we fall into, I guess. Be it, I think they call it victim, rescuer, and the perpetrator or something. Somebody, whatever. Read the book, or read the concept. It's by David Emerald. So it's pretty cool. I like it. It's a very interesting concept. I also was instant messaging Jared earlier, talking about music and stuff, because he had posted this really cool video of a song he's working on. And so I promised that I would talk about Jared's awesomeness. I mean, this guy made working at Jimmy John's so much fun. Like, the shenanigans that we would get involved in, it was priceless. Especially, dude, do you remember that conversation we had when we were training, I don't know what his name was, on phones? We were talking about 8 inches. Oh my god, it's probably one of my favorite memories. I don't know if you remember it or not, but it definitely stood out for me. In other news, now, no more happy news really, except for when I end this video, I also promised Jared I'd read this quote, and I think it's kind of cool. But anyway, put that there. So I am single again. Yeah, I got kind of hardcore dumped last night. I'm still totally shell-shocked. I don't even know what to say. It's so fucking ridiculous. I don't even... Yeah, see? Shell-shocked. I bawled my eyes out last night, which... I don't know. A lot of my friends, when I was even considering it, they're like, you know, her track record, you know she's hurt you twice already. Why would you even consider it? And I'm like, I love her, guys. And I do. I love Mary. I can't help it. I love her. And then she was putting forth all this effort, I mean, to get back together. I mean, she worked her ass off. And I fell for her all over again. I mean, it wasn't that I hadn't fallen out of loving her, but I'd gotten to the point before where I was angry enough at what she'd done to me that I was like, whatever, as long as I don't talk to her and as long as I can stay angry, then I'll be fine. I won't get involved again. And so this one, I don't know. So that was the plan. And then we started talking, and I fell for her all over again. I fell hard. So hard. And she made these promises, and I believed her. I mean, who doesn't want to be told that someone is going to spend the rest of their life with them, is going to love them, is going to be there through all the hard shit, and then the hard shit comes, and she's gone. It's like fucking Cali and Arizona all over again. I mean, the hard stuff comes and she bails, and I know she has so many good parts to her. She's an incredible woman when she gives herself the chance. And Mary, if you're watching this, I'm not saying this to slam you. I'm just I have to process somehow, and I have nobody to talk to now. I mean, I have got Bethany and Seth, but there's nobody here physically that I can talk to, and I can't yell at you because God knows you won't answer your phone. You never do. So, like I said, I love you. I do. But you have crushed me for the last time. And I'm done. I gave you your third and final try. And I've never given anybody even a second try. You were the exception, Mary. You were the exception. And you threw it all away. You threw it away. And I am flabbergasted. I am. I don't know what the fuck I did to deserve this, and I know you say, oh, you didn't do anything, you did everything right, blah, blah, blah. But if I was doing everything so right, then why the fuck does everybody fucking leave me? I would really like an explanation. I mean, I know I'm not the most exciting person to hang out with or talk to, and I know I can be really, really frustrating. I can piss people the fuck off. I can. I get tired, I get lazy, I get cranky, and I take it out on people. But when it comes to promises, it's a promise. You don't fucking tell somebody, I'm gonna be there when you cry and when you feel like the world is ending. I'm gonna be there to hold you and be there for you and make you remember what is good about life and why we keep holding on. And you gave me the ring, and I made the same promise, and I meant it, and I lived it. I tried to communicate. I opened up. God knows I so fucking opened up. I felt like a broken record player. Like I was going all the time talking to you, telling you how I felt, because I knew last year when we had this problem, I shut down, and I know I have this problem. But, and then I stayed. I mean, yeah, there was that one day at the zoo where when we're driving back, and I was upset, and I was crying and trying not to. And I know a lot of it was probably residual emotion from earlier that week when I had told Dad about the rape. But I know I shut down and I didn't talk, and I so desperately wanted you to ask me. To say, you know, you're not fine. You're obviously not fine. You're crying as you're driving. You're not fine. Tell me what is going on. I just don't get it. I don't. And it's over, and I get it, and I know I need to just give it up and move on. And I am. I'm in the process. But it's so fucking ridiculous. And then you cuss me out. I mean, you call me, you're drunk. And I will give you that you actually did call me, like you promised you would. I mean, that was something. But then I tried to talk, and you're like, well, I can't deal with this. I'm scared of commitment. Then why the fuck did you try so hard to get me back? Why? Is it a game for you? Are you like, God, what is this face? JD and Scrubs, where you fight so hard to get Elliot, and then as soon as you get her, oh, the fun's over. Is that what it is? I don't get it. Is it the thrill of the chase? You caught me. You had me. You threw me away. I just don't fucking get it. So, to anybody else, I am so sorry that you had to hear this rant. But I had to get it out, and it's not like Mary is going to call me or explain herself or listen or anything. I'm I don't even know what the word is. I'm angry, I'm hurt. I wouldn't say I'm devastated, but I'm very, very deeply hurt. And I'm determined not to cry because I cried so much last night, and it's not like it helped. Not even in the slightest. And I am so tired. So tired of being treated like this. Not just by her, but by anybody I get romantically involved with. Sam, Adam. I mean, are people from 18 to 30, are we just all so fucked up and cannot commit worth a damn? I mean, really. It's flat out ridiculous. And I think I'm done. I'm done. At least for the rest of the year, because this is fucking ridiculous. I'm almost 24. I have a kid, and I know being a single mom is not the ideal package. People want to start from scratch typically, and having someone with a couple extra pieces of the puzzle, apparently that's a big fucking problem. And you know what? If people can't get over that, if they can't get over the fact that I've settled down, that I like staying at home at night, I don't like going out and getting drunk. It is not fun for me. Not even in the slightest. I mean, yeah, the other night I drank to try to relieve stress, and it helped, but then I woke up the next day with a hangover, and that was not fun. I mean, it was probably the drink that I drank because it hit harder later. But, definitely not repeating that. That's all I can say. Yeah. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't like going out and doing stupid shit. And I get that we have an age difference. I mean, I get that. And I get that she had to grow up early and wants to be a kid. I wasn't that at 19. Or almost 19, practically 19. I was working my ass off. I was living in my own apartment, paying my own bills. I was alone, and I liked sitting at home at night after I got off work and just relaxing and reading a book or listening to music or watching a movie. I do not understand the need for constant thrills when you're 19. I don't. Hell, 16 to 19. Early 20s, whatever. And I'm not saying I'm Miss Wonderful or Miss Perfect. I'm just saying that's me. And she knew that going into it. You know it, Mary. You know that I am like the vanilla to your chocolate. We're not the same person, and yet you worked so hard to get me back. You know I have major trust issues, and that commitment scares me too. But I grew the fuck up and got over it. So, yeah. I need to shut up now. And to stop ranting at my apparently ex-girlfriend. Yeah, people, if you have relationship problems, do not get drunk. Do not rant and rave. And do not tell your significant other to fuck off, that you're done, and then hang up on them. Just don't do it, okay? And I'm not saying I handled it perfectly. I probably could have been nicer about telling her to grow the hell up and get over her issues and stop making commitments that she can't follow through on, but I didn't know what else the hell to say. Being nice, saying, do you want to talk? Did I do something? Trying to communicate wasn't working. I honestly do not know what else I could have done. So, sign off. Jared's quote is, smile till it hurts. We all can, but choose not to. So, tomorrow is a new day.